Social media plays a big role in our lives today, and because it does so, it is very crucial to understand how it is making us productively and emotionally the weakest forms of humans ever existed. I am Keval, third year medical student, obsessed with psychology, and I truly believe that understanding and managing thoughts is the best way to deal with your problems. So that is why this video is going to be quite different. I will be discussing 3 ways how social media provokes different types of emotions and thoughts into humans and makes us do certain things which we won't prefer to do. Impact number 1. Social media makes us scroll through posts and ideas very quickly. What it does ultimately is reduces our ability to think deep on certain posts or ideas. Over the time, we develop this tendency to think only the superficial way, and it depletes our ability to think deep about anything. Remember, how often do you actually think deep about any post or story you see online? That is quite rare, right? What happens actually when we see stuff online, we don't think about it much. We just are excited to see the next post. Because Instagram is not designed to do so. It is designed to make us superficially scroll over the ideas. And according to scientists, this ability of deep thinking is crucially important for humans for the reason of personal growth. Imagine what would have happened if great scientists like Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton wouldn't have thought deeply into their thoughts. Humanity wouldn't have come so far. So there is no doubt that this deep thinking ability is quite significantly important for human development. So we have to retain this ability, and for that we have to just be aware of this thought that social media is designed to make us think superficially and not deeply. And so we have to take out time to think deep to retain that ability. So understanding this can alone be very helpful. Impact number 2. What social media does is keeping us providing with emotionally very strong and excited content, because that is very engaging and attention grabbing. So it's beneficial for them. But our brain has this notorious tendency to not only pick up the emotions online, but also carry that emotional state further, depending upon how impactful that content was. This is known as emotional contagion in psychology. Studies suggest that this type of content consumed for a long time, which we already do, like 3 to 4 hours a day, it will affect how we feel and act, ultimately making us express those emotions offline and often with our loved ones. You would realize this after noticing how different and strange this emotion feels after using a social media for a time compared to before using it. The solution for this is very simple. Just have a quick 30-second session after you use social media and take a time to take a deep breath and think about the emotional state of yours, rebooting the whole emotional state, entering into the offline world. And like this way, you would also preserve the emotional stability for a long term. Impact number 3. We consume social media daily for about 3 to 4 hours. That's the kind of average of every human. But consuming social media for such a long time every day can push a person into a zone which is comfortable, relaxing and rewarding, which is easily accessible too. Now imagine a person being in this zone for 3 to 4 hours a day and stepping out of this zone facing the real life. The discomfort which he used to consider normal previously would seem to be much more unbearable and irrational now. He would rather choose to pick up the phone, open the app and scroll through Instagram easily. So ultimately what social media is doing is sucking out the power within us to deal with daily life uncertainties and discomforts, making the real world seem much more difficult. So here they are. These are the 3 very crucial impacts to be learned when using social media. We have to be aware of such kind of things because it affects our life very strongly. If you are still in this video, that means you really like to see the world through psychological lens, and that's what I'm going to do on this channel. If you like this video, hit that like button, comment on the idea which you would like to see in the next video. Also hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified for the next video at earliest. Here I am signing off. See you in the next video. Bye bye.